A1A Productions videos and broadcasts are for educational and entertainment purposes only. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in the favor of fair use.
Up in the morning, pineapple juice. I play a record, island tunes. You make us breakfast, barefoot and tan. I'll wear your t-shirt covered in sand. Happy mornings, silly noons. Romantic evenings, island tunes. You have a Mai Tai, me rum and coke. Island tunes are the way to go. If you're not happy, here is a smile. From me to you, they're spreading like fire. Secret long kisses under the sea, singing of peace, love, and harmony. Happy mornings, silly noons. Romantic evenings, island tunes. You have a Mai Tai, me rum and coke. Island tunes are the way to go. You ride the bike and I ride the board. Down to the beach, we're off to explore. You found the bar, so I'll pick the seats. Then we'll go back, jump in the sea. Happy mornings, silly noons. Romantic evenings, island tunes. You have a Mai Tai, me rum and coke. Island tunes are the way to go.
Welcome, everybody, to the L.A. studios, that's Lower Alabama studios, of RadioA1A and Cruisin Country Radio. And with us in the studio today, all the way from the California coast, is a young lady who has some amazing new music out. Would you welcome to the microphone and to the studios, Marissa Lyn. Hello,
Hi.
Marissa, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you, Harry?
I'm doing great. Oh, it sounds so good. You sound good in your studio there. You're using a brand new MacBook, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Tell us who Marissa Lyn is, if you don't mind. A lot of our listeners, of course, know who you are, but there's going to be some new folks that have no idea.
Sure. Well, I'm Marissa Lyn, and I am from Los Angeles, California, and I started producing trop rock music with my dad, Mook Menzies, as you all know, and it's been great. It's been so much fun. So thank you all for enjoying the music and having me.
Our pleasure. I'll tell you what, you are quite the good-looking young lady, and
Thank you.
And being the daughter of a songwriter, it must have been a challenge being good-looking and the daughter of a songwriter to hang around with all the drummers. You know what I mean?
Well, my dad is a really good-looking guy too, so good looks and songwriting, I guess it's in the blood.
I promise you, it probably is. This. I'm trying to put the camera. There you are. We've got a brand new camera system, and I wanted to make sure you were on the microphone. There you are, and you're in L.A. and you play in L.A. Is that right?
Yes, I am. I was born and raised here, and yeah, I've been playing music here and love it. Just love the LA scene. It's been great to me.
How did you find tropical music here all the way down on the Gulf Coast and in the Keys? You ran into us when we were really doing a lot of activities in the Florida Keys, but now we've communicated with the Gulf Coast a lot. How did you hook up with Gulf and Western music all the way in L.A.?
Sure. Well, as you know, we did shut down during 2020 during the pandemic time. So
Yeah.
that really stopped everything as far as performing live here in LA.
Yeah.
And the band, me and my band, we were really going. We were playing lots of music, and just the shutdown stopped everything. So my dad, Mook, who was writing music for Trop Rock, said, "Why don't you submit some music to Radio A1A?" And I said, "Well,
Oh,
I
thank
don't
you.
really, yeah." I said, "Well, I don't really write trop rock music. I don't really sing about the ocean, or I don't know much about the island." And that's when my mom stopped me and said, "That's a lie.
Ah.
You," well, we we used to have we used to have a house on Catalina Island, which is just 26 miles right off of our coast here. And we
Yes.
did have a really cute little house. My mom and dad actually met on the island. And that's when my mom told me the island,
Oh,
she said these words. She said, "The island saved me."
oh,
And I said,
Marissa,
"Wait
yes.
a minute." I got chills up my arms because when she met my dad, she was nursing a broken heart. And
Yeah.
so she went to the island, met my dad, they fell in love, and I said, "Mom, that's a great song title." And so I started writing trop rock music from there.
Oh my goodness, and thank you for doing that. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it's one of those things in the trop rock music and tropical Americana. It goes from East Coast to West Coast. We have Italian listeners, thousands in Germany. But Marissa Lyn, how in the world did you come about having that brand and this new brand that I kind of call Tropabilly? And you haven't adopted that yet. You haven't adopted that yet, but you sort of have you sort of have taken it to the heart, you know what I mean? That you've
Yeah.
adopted that program, of Tropabilly.
Some other trop rock stations, or Dennis King, and we were talking
Mm-hmm.
about, because I said, "Well, my style is very different than the other trop rockers," and I said, "Because my style is very folk and rock," and I kind of joked. I said, "I guess you could call it frop rock, or you could call
Mm-hmm.
it tolk. I don't know." And I guess the word tropabilly, I don't know if I said it because I get really excited, but I do dress very rockabilly sometimes. Just depends on my mood. So if I said tropabilly, then okay, cool.
Well, are you in the mood possibly for taking a look at possibly some of the music that you do right now on Radio A1A, or taking a listen with our listeners out there? Here in the studios, we're going to cue up a song called "Iridescent." And why don't you tell me just a little bit about this song, and why? All I can hear is the sparkling waters of the Pacific when this thing happens.
And there's a little light that comes through the light of my door, and it shines a little rainbow light on my wall. And if you look at something that's iridescent, like on a abalone shell, or you know, it's gray on one side, but when you look at it at another angle, it's rainbow. And that's how I think of love. Without love, everything's kind of gray and sad, but when you fall in love, it's like making life iridescent. So I hope people get that when they hear the song.
It was a gray world with no blue sky. You helped me to find it. You switched on my heart and
Oh my goodness! I think I have sand in my flip flops. Wow.
Oh.
Marissa Lyn, that is an amazing song, and thank you so much. I know there are people right now watching as they see us on YouTube and all over social media and wherever this may reach you. You're seeing and hearing Marissa Lyn and her music all the way from L.A. to L.A., Lower Alabama, the real L.A. Say hi, everyone. Woo. Marissa Lyn.
Hi. Hello. Thanks for having me.
Oh, wow. Describe your playing live. Do you get the butterflies when you take that to the stage? Oh, I know your dad never did, and when he was doing all this wonderful surf music long ago on his Stratocaster, guitar. He is a virtuoso, but you, ma'am, have watched you, and we're going to play a little clip or two here later of you performing live, and you love that, don't you? That's what you like to do.
Oh, I love it. The only butterflies I get is getting there. So like getting everything ready, driving to the location, but once I'm on the stage, once I'm performing, it's just pure joy. It's there's no nerves at all because it's just sharing the music, and I love looking at the audience and interacting with them, and it's the best feeling. No butterflies at all when you're doing what you love.
Well, you've been around it all your life, too, like you said at the beginning of the interview, and it is one of those things that comes when you're a preacher's daughter or a coach's son. Wait a minute, wait a minute. No, that doesn't work there. I've got forget that. Forget I said that. Welcome to Radio A1A, everybody, and Cruisin Country Radio, and a couple of other ones in LA studios. I'm with Marissa Lyn, and I'm happy to tell you she's been on the Top 40 for a number of years now, a couple of years. What are some of the other songs that I can feature in the background as we're cutting this, okay? What are some of the other songs, Marissa?
Sure. We have Sea Cafe, Summer Land. We have Beach Baby. There's we have Limoncello. We also have Take Care of You Baby, which is the other song that is on the Iridescent EP. There's 2 songs on there, Iridescent and Take Care of You Baby, which is a really fun song too. So, yeah.
Take Care of You Baby is one of my, that's a newer one, is it not?
Yes, I've had it for a while, but I just recorded it last month. So but I have been playing it live for a few years now.
I see. Have I got a copy of Take Care of Me? Have I got a copy of that for the station?
I think I can send it to you again. I think I sent it with Iridescent. Yeah.
Well, that is exactly what I want you to say, because other stations will be listening, and she's able to send you an MP3 too. Yep. So let's get it on every radio station in Trop Rock and Tropical Americana, guys and gals. And if you're watching this and you don't listen to Radio A1A, shame on you, but your favorite radio station, I want you to call and request Marissa Lyn, Lyn, right?
Yes. That's correct, yes.
And by the way, if you're downloading or ordering and going online, it's Marissa Lyn. Spell your first name, too, because I had a problem with that.
Sure. So Marissa is Marissa, and then middle name Lyn. Now, the Trop Rock music is Marissa Lyn, and that is produced by me and my dad, Mook Menzies. Yes. And then you will find Iridescent and Take Care of You Baby under Marissa Menzies. So I have, and that's self-produced. Yeah, so that's the divide. So you'll find more trop rock style under Marissa Lyn, and then more of my singer-songwriter rock music under Marissa Menzies. I wanted to carry my dad's name, so yeah.
And you should and be proud of the same. He's an amazing musician.
Yeah,
and
he is.
you know, I led you down the path of a little bit of live performance. So we're going to We're going to play a little cut and then come right back for a quick goodbye for everyone. And
You got it, sure.
it just sit back and kind of watch Marissa perform on a big festival stage, and where her dad, I think your dad had performed on this stage, right, at one point in time.
Yes, many times. So I was very lucky to go up there and play the show too in front of lots of neighbors, friends, family, locals. It was great. Great opportunity.
Let me pop this on for everyone, and
Okay.
let me first of all, oh my goodness, it is busy in the studio. I'm telling
You're
you,
an
right?
important man.
I'm just Harry T, and it's Radio A1A Cruisin' Country Radio, and here's Marissa Lyn live at the, what is this stage?
This is the stage at Point Fermin Park, and this is called Music by the Sea. It's held every year in the summer, and not every band gets to play it, so we were very lucky to get picked. So, yeah.
We'll be back right after this.
There is a place that's always warm and fun, and people there live for the golden sun. And all the kids don't have to go to school, and everyone works at the beach or pool. That's so cool. Wouldn't that be nice, nice? Wouldn't that be so, so nice if that were true? Wouldn't that be nice, nice? Wouldn't that be so, so nice? Well, that's how I feel when I'm with you. Our love, our love, our love is like living in a summer land. Our love, our love, our love is like living in a summer. Let's roller skate or bike along the strand. See generations walking hand in hand. We came to party at the beach today and watch the surfers and the golden babes catch some waves. Wouldn't that be nice, nice? Wouldn't that be so, so nice? Just me and you. Wouldn't that be nice, nice? Wouldn't that be so, so nice? Baby, every day is fun with you. Our love, our love, our love is like living in a summer land.
Wow, that's a stage performance, man. I'd love to have played there myself, Marissa Lyn.
Oh, yeah. That was
Oh.
a crazy weekend because we played the Whiskey A Go-Go on Friday, and then we
Yeah.
did that gig on a Sunday. So
Yeah.
we really had a rock star weekend, my band, and they are amazing. Ryan Gomez on the bass, Chadwick Moore on the lead guitar, and we have two amazing drummers, John Poley and Mike Murphy. And I'm just so happy that I have these guys that want to play my original music. And not a lot of people are doing original music. They're doing a lot of covers. So we were approached at
Wow.
Music by the Sea, and people said, that was amazing that you did your original music. We did sprinkle in a couple of my favorite covers, but it was so nice and wonderful that the crowd was so accepting and loving of the trop rock music and my original rock music. So it was really fun, and my dad was there.
And I think you even mentioned Radio A1A at some point on the stage.
Of course, of
Thank
course.
you.
I definitely did a huge shout out. I said, please
thank you.
listen to the music on Radio A1A. And yeah, I'm so grateful because Radio A1A really, like my first song, The Island Saved Me, Radio A1A saved me from becoming very depressed at a time where I couldn't play my music live. So thank you guys for bringing the music back into my life, and I'm a lover of all music, so thank you for letting me experience and try this great new style. So thank you, Harry and team, for having me and opening your arms to me. Thank you. Yeah.
Our fans right now, when they see this, there are many of them are going to be absolutely ecstatic that we got you here in the studio, all the way
you.
from
Yeah.
LA.
I
So,
appreciate it so much. I mean, I just want to, I want to make you guys proud. I want you to enjoy the music and
thank you.
listen to all different types of yacht rock and trop rock and thank you.
Well, in that case, it is time to say goodbye, everyone, to Marissa Lyn. And we will do that. And you have an absolutely wonderful day, the rest of your day in L.A. And we'll see you next time here on Radio A1A and Cruisin Country Radio.
Thank you, guys.
A1A Productions videos and broadcasts are for educational and entertainment purposes only. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in the favor of fair use.